Liverpool midfielder named as Real Madrid's $100 million Toni Kroos replacement. Liverpool are under significant transfer pressure from Real Madrid for Trent Alexander-Arnold. The 26-year-old's contract expires at the end of the season, and Madrid appear eager to bring him into their squad. Their interest is so intense that Madrid even proposed starting negotiations with Liverpool before the January transfer window in an attempt to finalize a deal. Despite these efforts, Liverpool held firm but are prepared for Madrid to approach Alexander-Arnold about a potential pre-contract agreement. However, the right-back isn't the only Liverpool player attracting attention from the Spanish club ahead of next season. There is increasing speculation about a move for Alexis Mac Allister, with Madrid seeking to replace Toni Kroos in their midfield. Luka Modric has played a reduced role this season, and the team's form has suffered without Kroos orchestrating their play. In a YouTube discussion for Diario AS, Mac Allister was highlighted as the perfect fit for Madrid's midfield, with Liverpool reportedly asking for $100 million. Having scored against Madrid in the Champions League this season, the Argentine World Cup winner is seen as a player capable of making a major impact. Alexis Mac Allister is a player to seriously consider, said journalist Pablo Montaño. Montaño added, "In just a year and a half with Liverpool, he has proven his ability in various roles. Last season, he even played as a pivot in several matches. It's not easy to see, but Mac Allister has an innate ability to arrive in the opponent's area, as he demonstrated against Real Madrid when he scored the opening goal." He continued, "I personally prefer seeing him near the box because of his goal-scoring instinct, his ability to make decisive passes, and his finishing. But he's also effective as a pivot, and that has been proven too." Montaño also noted that while Liverpool may not want to let Mac Allister go, they bought him for a relatively low price, just over $40 million from Brighton, with little competition for his signature. Now, however, his price is expected to be significantly higher, with Liverpool likely demanding over $100 million. Meanwhile, Liverpool could see major changes to their squad next season, with several key players entering the final year of their contracts, including Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. The latter continues to be heavily linked with a move to Real Madrid. Another player who could be leaving is Luis Diaz, with Barcelona reportedly planning a move for the Colombian forward. According to Colombian outlet Antena 2 via Sport, Barcelona have informed Liverpool of their intention to bid $70 million for Diaz at the end of the season. The Catalan club has long been interested in signing Diaz, having tracked him before his move to Liverpool and considered him last summer. Barcelona president Joan Laporta is said to be a fan of Diaz and is keen to bring him to the club next season. Diaz has been one of Liverpool's standout players this season, scoring 12 goals and providing 3 assists in 27 appearances. His current contract runs until 2027, but with no new deal signed yet, his future remains uncertain, and Liverpool may face a battle to retain him. Additionally, Liverpool forward Darwin Núñez has been linked with a potential move to Premier League rivals Manchester United. In a recent match, Liverpool secured a crucial victory over Brentford, with Núñez scoring twice in injury time after coming on as a substitute. Brentford manager Thomas Frank praised Liverpool's performance, stating that the team is currently on another level compared to Arsenal and Manchester City. He believes Liverpool's work ethic and overall quality make them the best team in the league, and possibly the world at the moment. The rise of monitoring FC. None of Mohamed Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, or Virgil van Dijk are committed to next season yet, and last week brought a flood of reports suggesting they were set to move elsewhere. This could easily be seen as a good news story, or perhaps a distraction tactic aimed at diverting attention away from ongoing contract issues. Another interpretation might be that the club is trying to project ambition, saying, "Look, we tried for him, but we couldn't meet the wages requirements." The issue here, however, is that it only adds to the growing reputation of monitoring FC, this ongoing narrative that Liverpool is interested in players until James Pearce steps in on Twitter to clarify that it's not the case. Liverpool fans are growing increasingly frustrated with this pattern. A quick search of Kvaratskhelia and FSG on X reveals just how deep the dissatisfaction runs. So the question now is, was Liverpool ever truly in the hunt for Kvaratskhelia? Or did they merely observe the situation from a safe distance? If Kvaratskhelia had been a right winger, The idea of Liverpool pursuing him might have been more believable, especially with Salah seemingly on his way out and the need for a replacement. However, on the left side, Liverpool already have Cody Gakpo, Luis Diaz, and potentially Darwin Núñez to fill those spots. Kvaratskhelia preferred position is already crowded at Anfield. Without significant player departures, signing him was never a realistic option for January. Meanwhile, fans have watched as Manchester City brought in Omar Marmoush and Arsenal made a move for Martin Zubimendi this January. To miss out on Kvaratskhelia without ever seemingly being truly involved only adds to the insult to supporters' intelligence. So, FSG, please stop claiming you're in for players unless you are genuinely pursuing them, and then please go and sign them. Fans have had enough of this endless cycle. Liverpool's efforts in 2025. Liverpool enjoyed a strong first half of the season under new manager Arne Slot, but have yet to secure a Premier League win in 2025. They will be aiming for their first league victory of the year when they face Brentford at GTEC Community Stadium later today. Team news: Joe Gomez is unavailable due to a hamstring issue. Diogo Jota scored the equalizer against Nottingham Forest last time out but sustained a knock, making him doubtful for this match. Luis Diaz has a minor issue but is expected to be available. Darwin Núñez, who was suspended for the midweek fixture, will be available for this one. Expected Liverpool lineup versus Brentford. Alisson Becker is likely to remain in goal, with Koeman Kelleher on the bench. Ibrahima Konate and Virgil van Dijk are expected to form the central defensive partnership, with Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. Kostas Tsimikas could replace Andy Robertson at left back. Midfield is expected to feature Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis Mac Allister, with Dominic Szoboszlai in the number 10 role. Curtis Jones may feature off the bench. Since Diaz did not train on Thursday, he may not be ready to start, meaning Darwin Núñez could take up the center-forward role. Cody Gakpo is expected to keep his place on the left, while Mohamed Salah will line up on the right. Liverpool's vital win over Brentford. Liverpool secured a crucial 2-0 win over Brentford earlier today, despite a challenging match where they struggled to find the back of the net for most of the game. However, super sub Darwin Núñez came through with 2 injury-time goals to give Liverpool a much-needed victory. Harvey Elliott also made an important contribution off the bench, playing a role in both goals. Elliott, who has had limited opportunities this season and has not started a league game, showcased his immense potential with his performance today. James Pearce praised Elliott's impact, writing on X, "Darwin Núñez will get the headlines, and rightly so, but Harvey Elliott also made a massive impact off the bench, played a big part in both goals. Elliott has been underplayed so far this season, deserves more opportunities." Elliott's future at Liverpool. Elliott's display highlighted his fantastic vision and passing ability, traits that could help Liverpool break down deep defensive blocks, an area where the team has sometimes struggled this season. His role in both goals today could be the catalyst for earning him more playing time in the future. Despite limited starts this season, Elliott is highly regarded at the club, and his versatility could make him a valuable asset for Arne Slot moving forward. Whether playing as a wide attacker or in the attacking midfield role, Elliott has a bright future at Anfield, and regular minutes will only help him develop further. Transfer update: Arsenal versus Barcelona for Sesko. Arsenal are reportedly leading the race to sign RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko, with Chelsea